Welcome everyone once again. It's your sponsor Lucky Rico, and I'm here like I'm always doing, is trying to share good information, share valuable information. We're spotlighting our community right now, and I've already put the word out there that I wanted to speak to VIPs and hear VIP story, and we got people that are responding, and I want to introduce all of you right now to a VIP down in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right, he goes by Michael Allen Jackson. Coach Mike, we're going to call him Coach Mike. Welcome, Coach Mike. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Brother Rico. How you doing, my man?
Hey, look, I can't complain one bit, man. Every day is a great day for me, man. I'm just blessed to be here.
Awesome, awesome. You've been doing a great job. I've been following you for a while, and just really love what you're doing, bringing a definite fresh perspective to Karatbars and the whole community. And man, you've been doing awesome. So just keep up the great work.
Thank you so much for those words. And I'm just trying to help to build my team, to help my team, my network grow. I'm trying to do something, use my skill set to help my team grow, and it's turning into so much more, man. When they say Karatbars is a vehicle, it'll take you anywhere you want to go. That's not a joke. So we're here not to talk about me. I really want to hear your story. I want the world to understand, that this Karatbars phenomenon is serious. So I'm going to concede. I'm just going to let you tell us your story, Coach Mike.
Okay. Well, hey, my story is, I don't know how unique it is, but it's definitely it's different for me. But I can tell you that I've been in Karatbars for, my wife and I were just talking about it, over 5.5 years. And I got introduced to Karatbars when I was a banker. I was working with one of the largest banks in the country, had already put in over almost 20 years in the banking industry. And be honest, was kind of looking for an escape route. I wasn't really too much looking at banking being my career for life. I was trying to get into the health and wellness field. And that was something that I was really passionate about at the time. But anyway, when I was introduced to Karatbars, I signed up and actually bought a package. I believe I started off with a bronze package, and kind of called myself appeasing my sponsor, who was a very respected gentleman, and he was really nice. And he slipped me a note saying, "Hey, Mike, check this out. I'm thinking about this company. I know Karatbars had only been around for maybe a year or two." And I got back with him and said, "Man, hey, it looks like the real deal, like a legitimate company and everything." But at the time, I had already kind of circled through about 5 or 6 network marketing companies. You know how that goes. Mm-hmm. So I had already kind of had my fill. So I didn't really give it the honest look, maybe like what I could have. But I sit on it. I sit on it for a number of years. And then he'd come back and say, "Mike, we're doing this program, this special, whatever." I would sign up, family or friends or whatever, and I would buy a few more coins, or at that time, just buying the grams of gold. I was investing in the gold. And so anyway, make a long story short, I actually just this past year really got serious about Karatbars. But mind you, I've been out of the banking industry for almost 7 years. So after the career I had there, I actually did go back to school, finished up my health coaching certification through the integrative nutrition, and really was all out, focused on health and wellness. And but what I started doing, I was working with nonprofit organizations, which I've been doing for the past 7 years now, doing a lot of working with a lot of community-based nonprofit organizations, which got me in the school system, dealing with financial literacy. I did work in the prison system. I was just doing all kinds of things. I actually did some corporate wellness, as well as working and managing within a wellness center. And so focused on helping people get healthy. But the idea of finances kind of slipped completely out of my sphere of really what I was doing until I came across integrative nutrition. And they have a model, it's called the Circle of Life model, which basically you can't be complete. You cannot have a successful life without these components. There's like 12 components basically to your life. And of course, finances is a part of that. Okay, so when I really started looking into finances, really started to understand the true value of gold and what real money was, real wealth. And so that really kind of brought me to a place where I really started to take Karatbars seriously. And man, I've been stacking ever since. So, you know, it's really, really been eye-opening. I listened to a lot of individuals, starting off with, of course, Ty Best, and realized he had been in network marketing for many, many years and was very successful. I started following Michael Dalco. Tanisha Glaspie is another name of an individual I had an opportunity to chat with, met her through Facebook, and so on and so on. And of course, and then I most recently came across yourself. And I'm like, okay, I see, you know, here's another fresh leader in the game. And so what I see now is that this system, Karatbars, is not going anywhere. And so what I've been learning, and again, I've been independent consultant for 7 years now. And so most of my work has been working with small nonprofits, working from home. And I've had a lot of time to do a lot of investing in crypto and understanding blockchain technology, ecosystems, and all of that. And so I feel like I'm at a place now where, you know, I'm positioned to kind of really move forward and help individuals with, you know, with what I see. And so that's really been working, you know, specifically with, you know, people in my sphere of influence, my family and friends first. And, you know, and I'm ready to kind of take that next level, that next step. So I've been kind of in first gear. Matter of fact, I wear a chain around my neck. It's actually a little gear shifter. And I had to ask myself, okay, Mike, what gear are you in? And if I'm honest with myself, you know, you're driving a car, it'd be nice to be floored to, you know, just pedal to the metal, going in fifth and sixth gear. But I've been in about first gear with this thing, man, for many years. And then, of course, now over the past year, maybe shifted into second gear. I got a ways to go. So I would encourage people that if you really, really want to carve out an opportunity for your future, Karatbars is bar none. Man, I tell you, ain't no way you can get me away from this game at this point. It is a game I'm going to play to the end, and I'm trying my best, which is not easy. And I learned this working in wellness as well when I try to teach people about weight loss and all that, nutrition. Man, I mean, we are programmed the way we're programmed, okay? But when it comes to try to teach people about a whole new way of dealing with money and a whole new paradigm shift that we're making, and that's kind of an old word. I don't even know what the new word is now. But blockchain technology, ecosystems, this is real information that's being shared out here. And you know, we have to just know for a fact that probably over 95% of the community is asleep. And so we have a big opportunity to help people get up to speed. And Karatbars and the incredible Harold Constantine Seitz has just set a vision that's pretty much is just going to awaken, which has already started to awaken the world. But we're fortunate that we have the inside, okay? And so as Karatbars distributors, 800,000 strong, I'm told, across the world, 146 countries, you know, with that type of force behind you, we're quietly making our mark. And this is the opportunity that, you know, if you know people that are within Karatbars, and I knew one guy, you know what I'm saying, and he just slipped me a white piece of paper with some notes on it saying research his company. And to be honest with you, that's all he had to do. I did the rest of the work myself, and then just sought out as much information as possible. So I'll take a breath and just let you guys set.
Coach, you hit on so many important points, and I'm just listening and I'm connecting all the dots. And I see you. I mean, you've been around for some years. You've understood the importance of owning gold for a long time since you've been in. You said Karatbars was about a year or two old when you got involved. All right, so you understood then how valuable the system was. When I started, I immediately saw the potential in what was going on. Now, I got involved because of the cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
I understood the Bitcoin opportunity, the missed opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, that it happened to me. Someone told me about Bitcoin well before it went to its all-time highs, and I could have got in for cheap. Yeah. You know, but I was operating in fear. So I appreciate your story. I started off as a bronze as well. You know, I went through the fast track. Okay. Got to silver, and then, you know, the spirit hit me. I had, you know, one of my partners, you know, DJ Fonz, Gold DJ, he went ahead and got his VIP And I said, dang, I can't have somebody that I sponsor go VIP, you know what I'm saying, without me going to VIP. So I had to go to VIP. But it's just been a beautiful experience.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll also add that, and my problem is probably one of the biggest problems that I have, Rico, just being honest, is that there's so many different revenue streams, okay, that you have to really decide on, okay, you can have them all. It's like a buffet restaurant. You have all the different options, but which do you want to be good at? For me, building a big team is not necessarily something that's on my radar right now, okay? However, like you mentioned, the cryptocurrency, that is a piece that I'm really focused on, okay? And so the KBC coin, obviously hard fork, I've done my job to stack the coin in that regard, and I'm well positioned for my family going forward with that, okay? So I took advantage of that opportunity that came across. As well as getting to know all of the gold dealers in my area. So I've actually established relationships with the gold dealers. And so, if I go, for example, I got a stack of grams here that, I've gotten from, Karatbars that, I can go to a gold dealer and say, tell me what you know about Karatbars. No one has ever said that this is not real money. No one has ever had any issue with it. Some are willing to pay more depending on the relationship there. But what I found is that that's a business opportunity dealing with these dealers out here, buying and exchanging. I've actually gotten into silver purchasing now. Okay, so I'm buying gold coins, I'm buying silver, I'm buying the Karatbars. Obviously, I'm in collaboration now potentially with an opportunity to help establish a CEM machine right here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm hoping that happens sooner than later. Really, really hopeful of that opportunity. But these are different opportunities, specifically Karatbars has provided us. So yeah, I mean, it's a wide open game. And then, of course, just with being able to trade on the market, the open market. I did divest somewhat from the stock market when I really got involved with the cryptocurrency, because when it comes to that opportunity to exchange 100 KBC for a gram of gold, I don't know if you missed that. I'm sorry.
Hey, some people missed it. Hey, look, some people missed it. I know people today that look at me. I see them every other day. I've been talking to them for a year and a half about KBC coin. They saw us get coins for 0.5 cent. They saw the coin go up to where it went to. They see where the coin is now, and they still don't believe it. They's like, I've had people that I've offered to give coins away to.
Right.
That just not interested.
Yeah, well, again, I think that's the difficult part of the education piece that's out there. Because if I see a penny on the ground, I pick it up. And so from that standpoint, anything that you can acquire, whether it be gold, silver, these precious metals, the values are steadily going up. And Karatbars, because it's building this ecosystem, it's actually driving it. It's driving those prices, I believe, given the cryptocurrency market and everything, it's driving those values up. So, if we can imagine and fast forward 5 years from now, I'm well close to, thinking about slowing down 5 years from now. I don't even want to use the word retirement, because that's just not something I'm looking to do if I'm enjoying my work.
Well, hey, this is enjoyable. I mean, networking, talking to people, meeting new people. Look, we didn't know each other past last week, brother. You know what I mean? But because of Karatbars, because of our community, we found a way to connect. And like you said, Karatbars has a lot of different streams.
Right.
You may not know which one you want to settle in on yet, but I'm at the buffet and I'm greedy. I'm trying to taste everything. That's just me.
No doubt.
So, CashGold, KaratPay, KBC, K Merchant, the exchange, Karatbars. I'm using it all, brother. And that's why I stay excited. I wake up every day excited because I can't wait to find something new to do to generate.
And it shows,
one of these,
in the work that you do that you totally passionate. And actually, I'm learning and you've upped my game from the standpoint of wanting to even do more, because I see you coming in new and putting yourself out there and being available. And at the same time, building teams. And these teams are not even connected to you, but building individuals, helping to build people up. And so I appreciate that about you. That's a great quality. And
I learned that from Ty Best. That's a Ty Best quality. All right. Because I have the benefit of being 45 minutes away from Ty Best. Although I don't take advantage of it as I probably should, the times that I have, one thing that Ty Best always lets us know is it's always about other people, no matter if they're connected to you or not. When you help build someone or you help someone, all right, it doesn't matter where the blessing is going to come from. It may not come from my network. It may come from somewhere else, but that's not why we do the work. We do the work because we can help people. We have a powerful system.
And Ty Best is so huge, and I realize I'm in Wealth Builders. I hadn't really even been promoting that, but I realize that's a missed opportunity because I'm part of
Wealth Builders.
Yeah, I'm all part of the Wealth. I'm part of the Wealth Builders community, and so yeah, it is. I went to Atlanta to the big event that was happened this past year, and I'm going to be gearing up for the next one as well. And got a chance to meet, Ty Best, Michael Dalco, and those guys, and it's just unbelievable. And I was able to take a family member with me that was just blown away.
All right, Coach Mike, thank you so much. I know we have a little bit of a delay right now in the internet stream, but I appreciate you so much. Look, if you're listening right now and you want to know more about wellness, financial wellness, and we're not talking about just the financial wellness in your pocket, we're talking about your mind and your spirit that go along with those finances. You want to be on our conference call tomorrow night. All right, every Monday night we have a Gold Standard Group conference call, and Coach Mike has agreed to come on and give us some healthy tips to manage your financial health. Is that right, Coach Mike?
That's right. That's right. So yeah, absolutely. I'll chime in and be available to share, and look forward to joining in on the conversation.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. So again, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gold Standard Group conference call, meeting number 540-816-026. Be on, because you never know who else is going to be on to share their stories, man. And we also want to make it a platform and a place where new affiliates, if you're new and you want to get information, if you're still trying to make a decision. Once again, thank you, Coach Mike. We'll talk tomorrow, okay?
All right, Brother Rico, take it easy. Keep up the great work.
Thank you. Good night.